Alright, boys. Today we got some more Echidnut. We're actually doing Echidnut correctly today. What I mean by correctly, we're actually like watching the episode and watching Echidnut after. So not only do I literally retain the hype and the actual information of the episode right after, also lines up perfectly, right? Today we got Subaru speech and owl face reveal. Let's get it.
Subaru just raw dogged a speech with no teleprompter, and it
Yup.
came out absolutely beautiful. When I found out this was an extended length episode, the length of something else extended at the same time. And for an episode to be this good, even with minimal animation and zero action, is an impressive testament to the quality of ReZero's writing, music, and voice acting.
Exactly. This is what I've been preaching. What have I been preaching, y'all? The literally the fucking writing, the dialogue itself. I don't need nothing else, bro. Give me some peak writing, some amazing character interaction, some amazing just like writing in general. I'm locked the fuck in. I don't need no action. I don't need no fighting, bro. Give me some beautiful fucking writing, and that's all I fucking need, man. That's peak, bro.
Music, and voice acting. But while we're on the topic of peak, we took a little peek inside of Al's helmet as well, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. Natsuki Subaru is proof that imposter syndrome is real, guys. Even despite all his accomplishments, he still didn't think he was worthy of giving that speech. He saved countless lives by defeating the Great Rabbit, the White Whale, Betelgeuse, and Elsa, yet he thought Anastasia was more worthy of giving the speech. I can't even count how many times Subaru has literally saved the world.
Yep.
If he wasn't there to protect Emilia every time someone tried to kill her, Puck would have ended the world a long time ago.
Literally. And it's just also the fact that he doesn't believe in himself at all, dude. The confidence and belief in himself is literally at fucking zero, and it's so sad, bro. Also, WAOT in the background? I hear that.
But despite all of Subaru's heroic accomplishments, the actual reason he's the perfect person to give this speech is because he knows exactly how these people feel. He's been in their position before.
Oh, amazingly said. He knows how these people feel, bro. I know hell. Dude, by the way, this line is still tough as hell, by the way, from like season 2, bro. I know hell.
We've seen him cower in fear and despair, wanting to give up and cry. We watched him try to run away with Rem and abandon everything.
Correct.
Subaru has been hopeless before, and he understands how it feels to be completely and utterly powerless. But he learned from those experiences, and this time he was ready to face the witch cult, and that's why he's the perfect person to give the speech. So he takes advantage of Sirius's Wrath authority to inspire hope in the survivors and encourage them not to give up. To keep fighting despite insurmountable odds is the very essence of Natsuki Subaru as a character. So he essentially distributed his own determination, strengthening everyone in the city, raising their morale, and filling them with the will to fight. He's an unexpectedly powerful character in situations like this, and I mean, he has Return by Death, the Unseen Hand, he can use magic with certain limitations, and I guess now his leg regenerates. But Subaru's best ability was always his ability to inspire people.
Exactly, bro. That's the thing about Subaru. Fuck, man, fuck looking at it so like, you know, simply like, oh, he doesn't have the powers, or like he's not strong as anyone else. Nah, bro, that's his biggest asset, bro. The way that we see that so many fucking times, man. Yeah, he can spit bars. How many times have we seen Subaru like literally just inspire, motivate, say the right things? Not even just like motivational speeches. When he's comforting people, when he's talking to people, he just knows what to say. He just delivers every single fucking time, man.
We saw this firsthand during the Battle of the White Whale. On his own, with nobody else on his ground dragon, Subaru charged at the White Whale with such enthusiasm that it motivated the rest of the soldiers to follow him. And
not even just the words, his actions. Both his words and his actions. Actually, it's kind of funny. Julius did mention something like that along the lines, right? In the break time. Like, inspire people, or like, you know, it was something along the lines of like, you know, like give inspiration with like your words and your actions, like both those things. And he kind of did take that to heart, huh?
charged at the white whale with such enthusiasm that it motivated the rest of the soldiers to follow him. And ultimately, that battle was won because of Subaru's determination. And now
Facts.
the same thing is happening again here in Pristella. Not only is he empowering his allies to fight the witch cult, but he's also saving the city from self-destructing. We've seen the pinnacle of Sirius's wrath authority and what it does to people. So without Subaru, most of the survivors in this city would have inevitably killed each other and themselves.
Correct.
I put out a tweet a few days ago declaring Subaru the greatest anime protagonist of all time, and I know that's a pretty bold fucking statement to make when there's
I think it's funny that, like, it's Goku. I'll be honest. That is not me. Oh, no, hell no. I fucking love Subaru. And you know what? This could be Glaze. I think he has the case for being one of the best, if not the best, anime protagonist. I've never bro, I've never felt so much for him. It's been a while since I felt so much for MC. I'm not gonna lie. I love Goku. I love Eren. Like I definitely love I love Goku and Eren, but like, yo, Subaru, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Subaru might be. He could be best MC. When it's all said and done, he might be my favorite MC, which is crazy, bro. I'm so glad I fucking watched this. Yeah, he by the end of this, he could be my favorite MC ever, bro. In anime, which is fucking crazy, bro. Like, that's not easy. I'm not that easy, bro. With like fucking MCs, bro. Because normally MCs are like either like not well written, they're like so simple, one dimensional, like boring. But like Subaru is just the complete fucking opposite, bro. Tappei read him like Tappei's writing needs to be studied, bro. Can we like see what Tappei was cooking, bro? Like what? How does Tappei do it? Amazing writing, phenomenal, dude. I fucking love Subaru, bro.
Declaring Subaru the greatest anime protagonist of all time, and I know that's a pretty bold fucking statement to make when there's, you know, Thorfinn, Guts, Luffy, Lelouch, Goku, Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend.
No, we're not. Bro tried to sneak Kazuya. Funny enough, the crazy thing about what he just said is so I haven't even watched, like, y'all think Code Geass good? I haven't watched Code Geass, man. I've heard Code Geass is like apparently Lelouch is like one of the best MCs as well. Like a lot of people glaze Lelouch. If y'all ever watched Code Geass, man, I haven't watched it though. Like motherfuckers do glaze Lelouch.
Yeah, from Rent a Girlfriend. But those are all totally valid opinions to have, and I'm not trying to change anyone's mind. However, Natsuki Subaru deserves to be in the conversation.
Hell yeah.
That's all. Again, this is just my personal opinion, but if I had sex with Subaru, I would be arrested for bestiality for fucking the goat. But
what a fucking line! What a fucking... I'm so fucking cinema. What a bar. If I had sex with Natsuki Subaru, it would be deemed as bestiality because I'd be fucking a goat. Is this writing fire, y'all? This might just be writing. No, this might just be fire.
If I had sex with Subaru, I would be arrested for bestiality for fucking the goat. But let's back up and talk about Al for a sec. We've never actually seen him do anything before, so I thought it would have been nice if we got to watch him fight these cultists instead of just showing us the aftermath, but I can't complain because this was an anime original scene to begin with. In the light novel, Al simply told us what happened here, and we had to choose whether we believed him or not.
Oh, so in the light novel, it wasn't even really specified where he was. He kind of just said what happened, and all that shit. Okay.
Told us what happened here, and we had to choose whether we believed him or not. But now it's confirmed that he was telling the truth. So it turns out that Al is not a witch cultist. He simply just took a witch cult communication device.
Yeah, that was my theory. My theory's out the fucking window, y'all. Bro is not a witch cultist.
From one of the trash mobs he defeated, and I guess he called Regulus just to see what would happen. But he's still worth analyzing, so in the novel, Subaru notes that Al's been acting weird lately, and that it must be Wrath's authority amplifying his mood.
No, fuck no. It's just... Even though he's not a witch cultist. Okay, the witch cultist theory out the fucking window. Y'all can throw the fucking shit out the window, man. That shit is cooked. He's still sus. He's still on my #1 sus list. We don't know the specifics of like what he wants, what he's doing. Like, there's a lot of background information missing, bro. A lot of specifics. Like, I don't know, man. This guy is just gonna drive me insane. Every single time he pulls up, he drives me insane.
Wrath's authority amplifying his mood. Now, most people affected by Wrath's authority are either sad, afraid, or angry.
Then I said, yeah, it's just saying the same shit that you just. Okay. Yeah.
However, Al seems to be at most annoyed. And that's kind of an odd emotion to have.
He is annoyed. And I don't. Wait, did I mention that in the reaction? I don't think I mentioned it in the reaction, bro. I literally mentioned. I didn't mention it. I thought of it. I was like, isn't he acting weird? He was acting very weird, right? Like, I couldn't really put my finger. Like, he was just acting weird. That's all I can really say about that. Like, I didn't say it, so yeah, I thought of it. I just didn't say it. Okay, I could definitely tell he was very weird. He was definitely very off. I could feel the vibes. The vibes are fucking off, dude. He did cook with what he said to Subaru, but like, the way he was acting was very weird. Yeah. Alice envious of Subaru being a hero. Not a bad take on it either. The way you could also interpret what he said as that, like him being envious, the Witch of Envy reference. He could just be envious of Subaru being a hero, also calling it the heroic delusion stuff, stuff that he mentioned too with the heroic delusion. It could also be that. I don't know.
Afraid or angry. However, Al seems to be at most annoyed. And that's kind of an odd emotion to have at a time like this. Imagine if someone breaks into your house and threatens to kill you, and your reaction is just, man, home invaders are so annoying. The way Al speaks when he's talking about the witch cult has an air of familiarity, as if...
Yes, every time he speaks about the witch cult, why is he talking like they boys? He like these, bro. He talks about the witch cult like they boys. And then the Typhon mention also comes into play every single time.
If they were old rivals or something of that nature.
Yeah.
Subaru even notes in the light novel that it was clear Al knew something about the witch cult that he wasn't sharing. So even though he's on our side, I still don't trust him entirely.
Exactly. Just because he's not on the with the witch cult, it still doesn't mean that he's not hiding witch cult information, witch stuff information. Like, it doesn't matter like if he's like good bad guy. Like, it doesn't matter. He's still hiding information. He's still withholding information, bro, that I would love to fucking know.
But on the other hand, Al could also be a lot less suspicious than he seems. The witch cult is a big group that does a lot of things in a lot of places, so it wouldn't be that weird for Al to cross paths with them at some point in his life and gather information about them from that encounter.
Yeah, or also the funny thing that we could also say about Al and think of is that we are the schizo ones. He could just be like way less suspicious than we really think. Like, maybe he encountered them once. Maybe he talked to a witch cultist and he just said all the information. That's why he knows. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's that simple. Al is just a red herring. I would fucking, bro. If Al is just there to throw me off, then I'd fucking, I don't know. I'd be mad. I ain't gonna lie. It's just me. Hell no, we are schizo. We are schizo. Y'all are in this with me, bro.
To cross paths with them at some point in his life and gather information about them from that encounter. But just to make him even more sus, they showed him standing right next to a steering wheel, which could be nothing, but it could also be something.
He was standing next to a steering wheel. Yo, man, I don't know. You can nitpick. You can say anything about this guy, man.
Could be nothing, but it could also be something. The biggest mystery.
What does the wheel do? What does the wheel do? What does the wheel do? I could just be skipped. The wheel. I got it. Let me cook now. The wheel is it opens the gates. It opens the floodgates. Al is just the guy doing it. He's the reason. He's the reason why all the floodgates are opening. He's the mystery guy. He's the one behind all this. I cooked, y'all. Come on now. I cooked. I just cooked. Like, come on, man. Like, I cooked.
Could be nothing, but it could also be something. The biggest mystery about Al, though, is whatever's under his helmet. This episode, there was one frame where you could kind of see inside of it. If we turn up the brightness, we can clearly see Al's eyes, a piece of his hair, and some scar on his face.
Yeah, we saw this from Any News. Yeah, Any News did show this. Don't let me cook. Let me cook now.
It looks almost like a burn mark, actually, but who the fuck knows? The first thing I noticed, however, is that his eyes are very similar to Subaru's.
Dude, stop. Stop. Stop the theory. Alice Subaru theory. Alice Subaru theory. Come on. Come on, guys. The Al is Subaru theory goes strong. Come on, man. I'm cooking. Come on, man. Same scent. Same scent. Yeah, Albaru theory. Same scent, right? Garfield said they had the same scent. It's not the Wish's scent, but it could just be the same scent because they're the same person. Same scent, same person. Alice Subaru. Same scent, same eyes. I mean, yeah, true. I don't know why he would be sipping for Priscilla, though. I mean, Priscilla is a baddie. Yeah, it could just be bait. It could just be bait. But, like, the hints. Everything is hinting towards that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even though it could be bait, it's hinting towards it. So I just gotta go for it. I just gotta go for it. That's all I got, man.
The first thing I noticed, however, is that his eyes are very similar to Subaru's. Like, straight up, they're almost identical. This could be a coincidence, but I don't know if those exist in ReZero.
Exactly. It could be a coincidence, but we're watching ReZero. Dude. Al is fucking... I don't know. Al is Subaru. Or maybe Satella summoned... Satella just likes... Satella has a type, so he only summons people that look like Subaru, or like people with that Subaru build. and she just summons them here. I don't fucking know.
I don't personally believe in this theory, but it's a very popular theory, so I thought I'd mention that a lot of people think Al and Subaru are the same person.
Come on, man. Echidnut he's mentioning the theory now. Subaru and Al have the same height. At this point, we're gonna become so schizo that we're looking at the height. We're gonna become so fucking schizo. We're looking at the height, the age, the fucking background information. Like dude.
That a lot of people think Al and Subaru are the same person. And no, that isn't a spoiler. Please don't be like this annoying fuck who automatically assumes every theory in my videos.
What is this comment? Man, I wish I didn't watch this video. I'm caught up but didn't know that Raph Archbishop was Emilia's mom. You fucking dumbass. It's a theory. It's a fucking theory. What are we talking about? Goddamn, bro. Why did you have to spoil this? I can't trust your other ReZero Season 3 videos now. And I was so excited to watch this after I caught up. Bro! Yo, I can't, bro. That's funny as hell, bro. It's a fucking theory. That's not a spoiler, bro.
This is a spoiler. No, I'm not gonna spoil my audience of mostly anime onlys. Why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah.
You know there's people who think Otto is Pandora.
He brought it up. Otto's Pandora theory is real, guys. Come on, man. It's not even confirmed in the novel yet? Oh, I did not know that. If it's not even confirmed in the novel yet, then... Damn, Tappy, when are you gonna reveal it then, bro? Yo, what do y'all think, bro? We trust Tappy? How many mysteries... How many mysteries, bro?
No, I'm not gonna spoil my audience of mostly anime onlys. Why the fuck would I do that? You know there's people who think Otto is Pandora,
Yep.
right? If I talked about that theory,
Whoa.
would you call it a massive...
Hear me out. Hear me out. Low key? Otto as a girl? Otto as a girl is low key a baddie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. God damn, bro.
Spoiler 2? Guys, new spoiler just dropped. Emilia is Ricardo. And
Let him cook now. I see it though. I see it. We're gonna, at this point, the theories are Yo, someone probably believes this shit, by the way.
Emilia is Ricardo. Anyway, I bring up this Subaru is Al theory because after Emilia's phone call with Al, something interesting happens inside Emilia's brain.
Exactly.
She's like, huh? Why am I...
Y'all can't call me schizo. Y'all can't call me schizo. I cannot think the same shit. Come on, come on, come on. He's pointed it out. I said the same. I said the same shit. Why is she so sure of herself? She's talking to Subaru. She's talking to Subaru. Oh my fucking god, bro. Is this true? Have we never seen Emilia and Ricardo in the same room? Maybe that's true. Maybe she's just a furry. And also, if that's true, side story where Otto cross dresses. I might have to look that up, man. Anyway.
Interesting happens inside Emilia's brain. She's like, huh? Why am I so sure of myself?
Yeah.
Well, Emilia, I'm glad you asked. Internal monologues are some of the content the anime often cuts from the light novel, but sometimes they provide very mysterious, theory-provoking information. Basically, Emilia notes that she felt comfortable and confident after talking.
Yeah, I mean, the anime did at least, like... the anime did cook this time, though. They actually did show it. Emilia did say that, like we actually heard it in the anime episode, which is nice, but Emilia was confused as to why she was so confident that her preparations were perfect after having left the rest to Al, but an answer soon started to form in her head. Something about Al reminded her almost of Subaru. That was probably why she was so sure. Guys, Al's Subaru theory, going strong.
Talking to Al because something about him reminded her of Subaru. Now, if you ask me, this is simply because Al and Subaru have similar mannerisms due to them both being from Japan, which was revealed in Break Time episode.
Oh, damn. But then he cooks me by saying this. Mannerisms, the fact that they're just from the same place from Japan, but like that's so lame. That's lame. That's lame as fuck, bro. I want to go with the Alice Subaru theory. Like, you could just say, because, like, they're from the same place, same wording, like, the same way of speaking, mannerisms and all that shit. Same culture, but, like, I really want to know if some crazy-ass shit like that, bro. Subaru's dad? Emotion amplified by Ralph's authority? It could be. I'll be Subaru's dad, though. That would be funny as hell, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of theories at this point, man. I'm not going insane.
If you ask me, this is simply because Al and Subaru have similar mannerisms due to them both being from Japan, which was revealed in Break Time episode 5. However, I guess this could also be used as evidence to support the theory that Al is Subaru.
Yeah.
And the origin of that theory, by the way, is from an if story in a mobile gacha game where Subaru is 20 years older and still trying to kill Betelgeuse, except he's wearing Al's outfit.
What? Echidnut. I gotta know if. So Echidnut just. This literally happened the last Echidnut video too. He just be dropping some crazy ass shit, some crazy ass stuff that I just don't know about. This is interesting. The game is already end of service? Really? Wait, let me hear that again.
By the way, is from an if story in a mobile gacha game where Subaru is 20 years older and still trying to kill Betelgeuse.
He's 20 years older. 20 years older, huh? It's funny though. He's still trying to kill petal geese, huh?
except he's wearing Al's outfit for some reason. It's not a real If story though. Not that the other If stories were ever canon
What is
or
this
anything,
illustration?
but this one wasn't even written by the author. Yes, he supervised it and approved it, but I just can't take an If story seriously if someone else wrote it.
Alright, fair enough. Someone else wrote it, even though someone else wrote it, but like Tappe was still like keeping an eye on it, huh? I don't know at this point, man. I don't know.
One wasn't even written by the author. Yes, he supervised it and approved it, but I just can't take an If story seriously if someone else wrote it. And also, it's behind a paywall and a gacha game, so yeah, I don't know, guys. Al could be Subaru. It's possible, and there's a lot of evidence to support that, but something about it just feels like a red herring to me. I think it's because the author already did this with Sirius. He covered her in bandages to intentionally hide her identity from us, and then gave a mountain of evidence that pretty much 99% confirms who she is.
Exactly.
And I just don't think he would use the exact same literary device to resolve two separate plot points. But I guess we'll find out 10 years from now when ReZero finally explains a single one of its countless mysteries.
Literally. Like, at this point, it could just be a red herring. It could just be... It literally... Bro. Who knows? Who knows, man? Because it's like, it's so obvious that you want to think that it's just... It's so obvious that you kind of just, like, also kind of look at it like, if it's so obvious, do I really want to believe it? It's so fucking obvious that, like, it's kind of weird and it's kind of too easy, bro. I don't know.
Literary device to resolve two separate plot points. But I guess we'll find out 10 years from now when ReZero finally explains a single one of its countless mysteries.
Yeah.
Anyway, wife number 184 reveals more of the horrific atrocities Regulus has committed.
Yes.
Apparently, when he wants to marry someone, he kills their entire family
Yeah.
and everyone they know. Just what a kind thing for a husband to do for his wife. I would love to hear how he would defend that if someone asked him about it. Also, I noticed his wives have their numbers integrated into their designs, and I think that's because Regulus not only can't remember their names, but he can't even remember their numbers.
Wait, why did I never not notice this? Was that ever mentioned? Wait, I don't know why I never noticed this. Whoa. What? That's so fucked. He doesn't remember their name. Bro doesn't remember the names or the fucking numbers. I'm done, bro.
Regulus not only can't remember their names, but he can't even remember their numbers either. Emilia was pretty cute when she was pretending to be asleep, but not quite as cute as Garfield when he ran over to hug Subaru. The only way they could have made this episode better was, again, if maybe they gave us a couple seconds of Al fighting the cultists, because there wasn't really much animation this episode, other than that one scene with the birds, I mean. Obviously, the highlight was supposed to be the voice.
Was he gonna say Pandora?
Made this episode better. It's a couple seconds of Al fighting the cultists, because there wasn't really much animation this episode, other than that one scene with the bird.
Birds or Pandora? The birds are fucking Pandora. It makes so much sense. I don't know. Dude, we're gonna go fucking insane. Guys, we're schizo. We're actually fucking losing it.
I mean, obviously the highlight was supposed to be the voice acting and the music though. Emilia's insert song was amazing, as well as the new soundtracks by Kenichiro-sama. And Kobayashi absolutely nailed his speech. It was just so good. I did find it interesting how they didn't show us the POV of any of the archbishops though. Obviously they're in the city, so they must have heard Subaru's speeches. Correct.
Not all. Okay, also the VA did cook, bro. Subaru's VA went crazy, bro. The Emilia song was amazing. The music this episode as well cooked. They fucking cooked the music, bro. It was amazing. The music was good. But I would have loved to know what the fuck the archbishops thought, bro. I would have loved to see like their reactions to what Subaru's saying. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been like a little nice to hear, but you know.
Show us the POV of any of the archbishops though. Obviously they're in the city, so they must have heard Subaru's speech as well, and I would have liked to see their reactions to it, but apparently they didn't have a reaction to it. According to this tweet from the author, the archbishops literally didn't care.
What? Wow. Tappe himself. As you could probably tell from the fact that he didn't appear. The archbishops have completely ignored Subaru's broadcast. They didn't seem to care or think anything of it. Oh, come on, guys. Damn, archbishops. Y'all that evil? Y'all that fucked up, man? Y'all couldn't hear the amazing speech, bro? Tappy's watching the anime with us.
Bishops literally didn't care because,
Wow.
like Al said earlier, the witch cult doesn't even consider the possibility of losing.
I guess that's a good point, but like that's so like I wanted to see if they were. Damn, they didn't fucking react. That's so sad, bro.
Dragon doesn't care what the ants are planning. But
Yeah.
Reinhardt is not an ant. He finally shows up at the end of the episode, meaning next week's episode is probably going to be a banger. In
Hell
fact,
yeah.
it begins the adaptation of Volume 18, Chapter 4, titled The Stars That Engrave History, which also happens to be the title of this entire arc in the web
Oh.
novel. So basically, shit's about to get real. This episode was a 10 out of 10. Next
Hell
week is
yeah.
going to be the last episode until February, and also my video might be delayed a little bit. I probably won't be able to publish it the same day the episode airs due to some IRL shit getting in the way, but yeah, thanks for watching. I gotta go take a shit. Until next time, peace out and keep talking about ReZero. Bye.
Yo, man. So the next arc, or not arc, but like the next like chapter, like the same part, the next part of the fucking anime is gonna be crazy, huh? Oh man, I'm fucking hyped, man. Yo, overall, W fucking episode overall, and also a W analysis. Another banger from Echidnut, man. And yes, a 10 out of 10 episode every time. Every ReZero episode is 10 out of 10. Well, boys, that is going to be it for today's video of Echidnut, man. If y'all enjoyed and you're new, subscribe. Leave a like down below. The full uncut version to all ReZero content will be on the Patreon. As always, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.